Alina Zagitova.
How extraordinary.
When the stage calls for their greatest performances. When the stakes demand nothing short of perfection.
Technically brilliant.
When the setting is as grand as historic.
This is the kind of performance you just dream about.
They ever wanted. Good Friday morning from South Korea. And as a new day starts here, we will soon turn our attention to figure skating's biggest night, the Olympic ladies free skate. While two Russian skaters, Alina Zagitova and Yevgenia Medvedeva, sit in first and second, separated by just over 1 point. Hello, we welcome you inside the International Broadcast Center. Should be an exciting night on the ice here in prime time. One of the signature events of every Winter Games. The medals will be decided in the ladies figure skating competition. Heading into the games, Yevgenia Medvedeva was considered the gold medal favorite, but her teammate, 15-year-old Alina Zagitova, is currently in the lead. Should be a great showdown on the ice. We're going to bring it all to you live. To help get us ready for it, we bring in Johnny Weir and the 1998 Olympic gold medalist in this event, Tara Lipinski. You guys are golden for this golden and special night. Let's talk about the storyline here, because the 18-year-old Medvedeva, she was going to be the one. This was supposed to be her coronation, this event, right? But here comes the 15-year-old who not only in the short program, Tara, but in practice is showing off big time.
Mike, she is like the Elon Musk of figure skating. She conceives of things that have never been done before, and then she gets there and does them better and faster than anyone else. In practice, she did a 5 triple combination. Watch this. Here it goes, triple lutz, triple loop. Now that's just normal. Now she adds a third, a fourth, and a 5th triple loop. That is insane. I don't think anyone was even watching her. Of course, her competitors were, and I would not want to be one of her competitors. Quite the psych out. I don't think her coach even saw it, because she comes back to the boards right here, and she's like, I did 5, guys.
Everybody who was there understands she is ready for this moment. Now she's got to come from behind to win the gold medal.
And that prestige that is her advantage over Zagitova, because both ladies are going to put on a show for us.
Sorry I didn't get the gold memo from you guys, but I'll see if I can come up with something between now and the free skate. See you in a bit.
Good.
I will. We'll try. Thank you, guys. Hey, it's worth noting that if Zagitova or Medvedeva wins gold, it will be the first for a Russian athlete here. Both skaters, of course, are competing as Olympic athletes from Russia, as the Russian Olympic Committee has been barred from these games following the exposure of a state-sponsored doping program. To put their performance in context, 4 years ago in Sochi, before they were stripped of any medals, Russian athletes had won 33 medals and 13 golds. Now, with athletes who were invited to compete individually after a formal process that deemed them clean, OAR has no golds, and it's in 8th place overall with just 12 medals. A great night of figure skating just ahead, a showdown between two of the best skaters to come around in some time, both from Russia. The first one you saw, the 15-year-old Alina Zagitova, made a huge statement in the short program and has the narrow lead heading into the free skate. For the second straight competition, she finds herself second behind her younger training partner Zagitova heading into the free skate. In January at the European Championships, we saw this same scenario, and Zagitova won. It all sets up for a fascinating battle for the gold coming up a little later on tonight on the ice.
And so there was one left. One day of figure skating, one last gold medal. On the line inside Gangneung Ice Arena, Alina Zagitova from Russia getting ready backstage. Is it her day to win it all at the age of 15? The Olympic athletes from Russia at the top, and then Caitlin Osman, who was absolutely terrific in that short program, in 3rd place ahead of 2 skaters from Japan. Terry Gannon, Tara Lipinski, Johnny Weir, Andrea Joy, set to go here.
Much more figure skating just ahead, including all 3 Americans, as well as the top 2 skaters, the Russian rivals, Alina Zagitova, Yevgenia Medvedeva. It's all coming up live.
What do you picture when you think of ladies figure skating? Go ahead. Close your eyes.
Set up security. What a great moment! I've never seen anything like this before.
That's right. You don't picture skaters on their own. You picture them next to their greatest rivals.
Tonight, Tara Lipinski, Shell 1.
And take it from me, no sport does rivalry better than this one.
Tara Lipinski, up, you like bang.
So tonight, get ready for the next chapter. A showdown between two Russian phenoms who fight side by side every day for the same spotlight.
Think about that. You share the same coach, the same practice facility. You see that person every single day. Boy, that is some kind of showdown.
The other's just 15, but ready to write a story very few people thought she could.
Alina Zagitova.
Absolutely breathtaking.
As if to say, not so fast, Yevgenia.
Evgenia and I are very good friends off the ice. On the ice, during the competitions, I get this feeling of rivalry.
This rivalry gets settled tonight. Two Russians, one crown. Thank goodness for ladies figure skating.
Ali needed Frazier. Ohio State needs Michigan. The Yankees need the Red Sox. To be truly great, to be truly remembered, you need a rival, and that's exactly what we have inside the building tonight. Evgenia Medvedeva and then Alina Zagitova. One is 15, one is 18. They are the two best skaters in the world. There is no question about that. And they are atop the standings after the ladies' short program. Check out those standings. It is so close. A little more than a point. That is it. That's what separates 1 and 2. Caitlin Osmond was terrific from Canada. That short program, can she keep it going in the free skate? Terry Gannon alongside Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir on a glittering night here in Gangneung.
Wait, Terrence, how about that bling?
Do you like our surprise?
I finally earned my stripes, I guess. I gave it a little vandalism in the booth overnight, perhaps. Chirico called for it, so I put the glitter on. All right, let's talk about these top two from Russia. It sounds absurd, guys, but this might be the only chance for a 15-year-old and an 18-year-old to win an Olympic gold medal. That's how good the younger generation is back in Russia.
The talent runs so deep in Russia. There are skaters doing quadruple jumps, sometimes 2 in a program, quadruple triples, triple axel, triple toes. So for the next 4 years, when they become age eligible, these two skaters might not have a chance with them.
4 years is a real long time in sport. Looking at Russia, the top 20 ladies at senior, the top 20 ladies in junior, all would be competitive at this Olympic Games.
But right now, you have Alina Zagitova, who has emerged. She's trying to go from world junior champion to the Olympic champion in 1 year, 1 season, and showing off a little bit in practice.
What an incredible practice she had. She did an incredible combination, guys. 5 jumps, triple lutz, triple loop. That's just the norm. But watch this, another one, another triple loop, and another triple loop. If I was any of her competitors, I would be so scared. But if you think about the rivalry between Medvedeva and Zagitova, I talked with her coach, and Terry is really worried about Medvedeva. She said the confidence isn't there for her since she's lost to Zagitova, and she says, if Alina skates clean, I think she will win. So that's coming from her coach.
Undefeated for about 2 years until that recent loss. And she lost to Zagitova.
She only had to really be better than herself. Now she has a legitimate rival. In any other situation, she'd be the clear favorite, with Zagitova nipping at her heels. To quote Elizabeth Taylor, today is the day for guts and guile.
Should have plenty of that, need plenty of that here in the final 2 groups. Zagitova, she's had the costume on the entire night. She's been ready to go, got the vest covering it up now. The top 2 Olympic athletes from Russia. Are they competing right now, guys?
Definitely.
Trying to psych each other out.
Get out of my mirror.
From Russia, as those others from Russia still get ready back. Oh, look out. Hey now, come on. Almost. Rivals there. And, we've talked about it, Russia and how good they've become. And that drought now for the U.S. with the great names from Peggy Fleming to Dorothy Hamill, Yamaguchi, Michelle Kwan, Lipinski, yes, Sarah Hughes, Sasha Cohen, though, the last to medal. What's happened?
Well, after the Vancouver Olympics in 2010, Russia changed their judging system for the lower levels, giving them bonus and incentive to try harder jumps. The U.S. didn't get there until 2015-16 season. That's a big gap.
I know. You're right. While she does that final group, the top contenders take the ice to skate for the gold medal. And so they are down to the final group, warming up on the ice. The standings after the short program. You see how close it is at the top. Just over a point between Zagitova and Medvedeva, the Olympic athletes from Russia, and then Caitlin Osman, who is so good, and the skaters from Japan. Here's the order in which they will skate. If you're Medvedeva, you've got to wait, and you are the last to go.
You've got to wait and see what everyone else does.
Olympic pressure isn't just for the newly anointed skaters. Yevgenia Medvedeva has skated last in hundreds of events and has skated last in so many moments. However, the Olympic pressure is different pressure.
Alina Zagitova in the lead after the short program. So many drawing parallels to Tara Lipinski at the age of 15, winning when you had an established favorite in Michelle Kwan. One thing to remind you of, Tara won the World Championship the year before. Zagitova won the World Junior Championship.
Her rise has been historic. Within 5 months, she's changed the landscape of ladies figure skating. It's incredible, and she seems so fearless.
Zagitova has the advantage over Yevgenia Medvedeva on the technical side of this free skate. However, Medvedeva could have the advantage in components. It comes down to the performance on the day between these two, because it can come down to an eyelash that separates them.
Who skates the cleanest and who sells it the most?
Said after the short program, yes, we are friends, the two of us, but we can't talk about everything. And once you take the ice, you have to fight.
Ladies figure skating, brass knuckles under velvet gloves. Both of these ladies are going to fight so hard. This is their chance. This is their opportunity. This is maybe their only Olympic Games ever and their only shot at Olympic gold.
Ice, and this final, oh, look out. That was close, a collision. No, everybody's fine. So the top names, gold medal on the line, and it does come down to this final group with Alina Zagitova in the lead. % or more. Warm up over. Time to go. And this is it at the Olympics and the final night of skating here overall. Top skaters, the same coach. Carolina Kostner saying goodbye to the Olympics. She'll skate at the World Championships because they're in Milan, but this is going to be it. So many different storylines here with this last group.
Just to think about it, Zagitova was only 8 months old when Carolina made her first appearance at the European Championship.
Hockey team, the captain, played in the '84 Olympics. So backstage, Alina Zagitova looks determined. Now, that's a much different look right now from the 15-year-old. They're getting ready, that showdown. For more on those two, let's check in with Kenneth White.
Thanks, Chair. Yes, we are just moments away from the showdown everyone's been waiting for between Alina Zagitova and Yevgenia Medvedeva. Leading into the short program, we compared their points. It's time to do the same thing now and crunch the numbers with what they have planned for the free skate. So taking a look here, starting with the technical base value. Zagitova, once again, with the advantage on the technical side of things, she gains that advantage primarily because she puts all of her jumping passes in the second half of the program, which earns her an additional 10% bonus. Now looking over at the program component score, this is based on their season's best at all of their previous competitions. It's Medvedeva with the edge. That's the skating skills, the performance side of things, where she can gain an advantage on Zagitova. But remember, just 1.31 points is the separation between these two after the short program. So it will be a showdown to the finish, Terry.
And Tanith, it'll be Zagitova out there first, and Medvedeva is the last skater in the group.
Not every skater likes to know what's going on before them, but as a competitor, you always have to imagine that your biggest rival and every other competitor skated the lights out, the best in their life.
In Milan, we are one skater away from Alina Zagitova, who did something in practice yesterday many of us haven't seen before. I know they're doing them back at home in Russia, but 5 straight triple jumps. Just to say, oh, by the way, I can.
Brilliant. Double axel, triple toe loop, double toe loop.
But it's kind of fun. We talk about the Russian rivalry.
Satoka Miyahara. Zagitova out there already, hard at work. can hear the Russian chants in the stands already for Alina Zagitova.
The Olympic athletes of Russia have not had a lot to cheer about this Olympic Games, but with these two skaters, Zagitova, Medvedeva, they will have something to cheer about by the end of the night.
And by the way, she would not become the youngest ever gold medalist. She's, what, 26 days older than the person sitting next to me, Tara Lipinski. Deep in thought, Medvedeva.
Oh, this moment, Terry. She knows that Olympic gold is on the line.
But now you've got the final three, and each one of them with a chance to win the gold medal, including the Russian